The first topic of this chapter is what is the meaning or definition of rural development? Rural development is a comprehensive term which essentially focuses on action for the development of area which is lagging behind in overall development of village economy. So, the next topic is objectives of rural development. First, increasing productivity of agricultural sector. Second, generating alternative means of livelihood in rural sector. Third, promoting education and health facilities in rural areas. So, after discussing the objectives, let's discuss the key issue of action plan for rural development. First, development of infrastructure. Second, human capital formation. Third, development of productive resources. Fourth, poverty alleviation. Fifth, land reform. Sixth, diversification of production activity. Seventh, promotion of organic farming. And so you guys are already familiar with these words as I have already taught you in the previous videos. As poverty alleviation, I taught you in the poverty chapter. Land reforms were in the second chapter, that is liberalization, privatization and globalization. The first one, Indian independence, there we talk about the development of infrastructure and human capital formation. You guys already know about this in the previous video and have abundant amount of knowledge related to this particular words, or I can say topic, so that's why I haven't explained them in detail. Now after that, let's discuss the next topic, that is rural credit. Rural credit means credit for the farming families. Credit is the lifeline of farming activities. Credit needs of the typical Indian farmer may broadly be classified under first, short-term credit. It needs relates basically to the purchase of inputs like seeds, fertilizers, etc. Short-term borrowings generally stretches over a period of 6 to 12 months. Next, medium-term credit. Medium-term loans are required for purchasing machinery, constructing fences, and digging wells. Such loans are generally stretched over a period of 12 months to 5 years. Third, that are the long-term credit. Long-term credit is meant for the purchase of additional land. The period of such loan ranges from between 5 years to 20 years. Discussing the type of loans, let's discuss the sources of rural credit. First one is the non-institutional resources. Non-institutional resources are include money lenders, traders and commission agents, landlord, relatives and friends. They do not include any financial institution. Now is the institutional sources. Cooperative credit societies, commercial banks, regional banks, NABARD, that is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, which was established in 1982, and next, self-help groups. The above institutional structure of rural banking, which is called multi-agency system, which was initiated by government in 1969. These were the two types of sources of rural credit. Now, the next topic is what is agricultural marketing. It includes all those activities or processes which help a farmer getting maximum price for his produce, among others. These processes includes grading, packaging and storage. What are the measures initiated by the government to improve market system? First, government started the regulated markets. Cooperative agriculture marketing societies were developed. There were provision of warehousing facilities. Also, subsidized transport was available to the farmers. Next, dissemination of information, that no fault information was provided to the farmers. And the last one, MSP policy, that is minimum support price policy, was introduced, which has helped the farmers in a very positive way. Now, the next topic is what is the diversification. Diversification is an emerging challenge in the context of rural development. It has two aspects. First, diversification of crop production. It implies production of diverse variety of crops rather than one specialized crop. It means a shift from single cropping system to multiple cropping system. Next, diversification of production activity and employment. It implies a shift from crop farming to other areas of production activity and employment. Now, the next slide is related to non-farm areas of production activity or employment for the rural population. First, animal husbandry. It is the most important area of employment in India, different from crop farming. It is also called livestock farming, poultry, cattle, etc. Second, fisheries. The fishing community in India depends almost equally on inland sources and marine sources of fishing. Inland sources includes rivers, lakes, ponds, streams, etc. Third, horticulture. Horticulture crops includes fruits, vegetables and flower besides several others. Over time there has been a substantial increase in area under horticulture. Last but not the least, that is cottage and household industry. This industry has been dominated by such activities as spinning, weaving, dyeing and bleaching. Now, after discussing the non-farm areas of production activity, we guys going to discuss about organic farming or substantial development. Organic farming is a system of farming that relies upon the use of organic inputs for cultivation. Organic inputs basically include animal manure and compost. Now, what are the benefits of organic farming? The first benefit mentioned in your NCERT textbook is discard the use of non-renewable resources. Second, organic farming is very environment friendly. Third, organic farming also sustains soil fertility and as well as the healthier and tastier foods are available after the organic farming. Now, the next topic of the NCERT textbook is Golden Revolution, the rapid growth in the production of diverse horticultural crops such as fruits, vegetable, tupper crops and plantation crop is known as Golden Revolution. Agriculture is the major source of livelihood in the rural sector. Mahatma Gandhi once said that real progress of India did not mean only the industrial growth but also the development of villages because the two-thirds of the India's population depends on agriculture. One-third of rural Indians still live in poverty. This is the reason why there is a need to develop rural India. Now, after that, the last topic of this chapter is rural banking, a critical appraisal. After the nationalization of commercial bank in 1969, the rapid expansion of the banking system in rural areas have been witnessed. Rural banking has raised the level of rural farmer and non-farm output, income and employment, especially after the Green Revolution. Now, what are the advantages of rural banking? First, raising farm and non-farm output by providing services and credit facilities to farmer. Second, generating credit for self-employment schemes in rural areas. Third, achieving food security, which is clear from the abundant buffer stock of grains. Side by side, let's also discuss the limitation of rural banking. First, small and marginal farmers receive only a very small proportion of institutional credit. Second, rural banking is suffering from the problem of large amount of overdues and default rate. Third, the sources of institutional finance are adequate to meet the requirement of agricultural credit. Fourth, there exist regional inequalities in the distribution of institutional credit. It is suggestible that more and more regional rural banks should be set up to meet the credit need of the rural and backward areas of the India. So here students, your chapter finally ends. Before I jump to the reward question, I want to tell you that make sure you have your NCERT while you are reading or watching this video, because you can easily underline the points in your NCERT book as it will help you as notes. Now it's time for your reward question. Today's question is, why is agricultural diversification essential for sustainable livelihoods? All you have to do is to just comment on your answer and the best answer will be rewarded by us. So don't waste your time guys. Comment your answer right now. I will be back with my another video. Till then, thank you everyone.